Hello and welcome to the Battle Browser Alpha again. This time we are in the Waycrest Manor. Waycrest Manor.
Huh?
It's a pretty cool dungeon. It's got 5 bosses and multiple routes. So let's get started with Le Trash. So I'm playing Ret Paladin because I have a quest here on this character. And my previous video about Ret Paladins was, well, it was just a target dummy, so let's see it in an actual instance, yeah? So if you mouse over, you can see that the cogwheels appear. That means that door is the door that you need to take. It's different every time you enter this dungeon. So you've got varied routes, so you need to keep your eyes open for the doors and go through the correct ones. Stun this bitch. She's immune to stuns. We are learning lessons today. Ooh, I don't like the look of that. Give it a wake of ashes, get the AoE going. So everyone's got diseases on them at the moment, which kind of sucks, but they've all faded now, which is fine. I don't know if these... Oh, we've got a Dark End Dwarf, look, check this guy out. For those who haven't seen them yet in action, they are just like any other dwarf, obviously. But they've got some pretty cool racials, especially for tank. One of them is just like straight up 1% less physical damage reduction. Like, oh sorry, less physical damage taken. Pretty sweet. So it seems like the pig boss is going to be the first one we're seeing, judging by all these little piggies in here. Gore-stained piglets. Been snacking too much and not cleaning up after themselves. Go into here and you can see the big pig. So we've got to clear out all this trash first, ideally. So I'm trying my best to try and keep an eye on my Inquisition, just to make sure that doesn't fall off. Oh, I targeted the wrong thing. Fuck. So, yeah, you've got to interrupt that dinner bell, because that is a really nasty thing to have go off. Refresh my Inquisition, and keep on Divine Storming. Yeah, this character's level... too slow. I try not to back into the room too much, because I don't want to aggro the boss. Yeah, I've been leveling this character, got it to level 120, mainly because when I first saw that these new dungeons had come out, I noticed that a couple of them I couldn't queue for. And when I went onto my Demon Hunter, which is also level 120, I've only got the 2 at max level at the moment, I noticed that you needed 120 to queue for them, so I thought, oh, well, shit, that sucks. Guess I'll have to level my Paladin up to level 120 since this is my only Alliance character. And it seemed like the only ones that I couldn't queue for were the Alliance dungeons, but that is not the case. It's not the case. The way it works is, in fact, you need to be level 120 to enter the dungeons of the opposite faction. So as a main Horde player, I kind of got my wires crossed a bit there. So if you're playing Horde, Shrine of the Storms, Waycrest Manor, Taldagor, presumably Siege of Borealis when that gets released. Maybe 1 or 2 others. You can't queue for them. And similarly, if you are playing Alliance, you can't go to Taldazar, you can't go to the Underrot, Temple of Sethralis, King's Rest, or the Motherlode. So you gotta keep your eyes open for those ones, because I'm going to be doing all the dungeons now that I've got 2 characters at max level on each faction. The reason I'm doing this one first is because I have a quest here, as I think I just mentioned. So I want to get that done and see if anything comes of it. But I will be doing the next dungeon, Shrine of the Storm. I'm going to be doing that on a Holy Priest. Let's pop our cooldowns on this guy. Rotten Expulsion. Okay, that's just a little green crap on the floor. Let's not stand in that. Keep the damage coming out. Actually have damage meters activated, by the way, now in the bottom right corner over there. Let's see where that goes. He's going to do 2 more abilities. One of them is like a shockwave. This is it, Tenderize. You see them circles over there? That's the direction it's heading in. And he's doing it in the middle of the room now, so we'll try and just get a little bit further away from him. And now he's doing it the other side as well. Okay, let's refresh our Inquisition. Okay, now he's going to summon servants. So we can probably kill him before they even come into play. But basically, I think it's like a damage buff or something he gets if they reach him. So we want to be killing them. But they despawned when he died.
You go on. Fine, Lady Waycrest. Settle the score.
A little bit of voice acting going on. So Wake of Ashes, all that, and a little bit of Divine Storm. Nice, nice, nice. Not going to waste my stun on this bitch because, as I proved earlier, she becomes immune, which sucks. So I don't know if maybe a Death Grip would be able to interrupt her. Right, I hope we're going the right way because we don't know for sure if the doors have opened. Okay, we are going the right way. Nope. That's the cellar door. Doesn't count. So we want to be going backwards. The cellar door is the last door that you'll get to once all the original 3 bosses are dead. And then the cellar opens up for access from all doors. If you look at the map, you can see there's a lot of doors that can be opened. But only one of them at any given time until the first 3 bosses are down. Similar to Arkway in the way that it's like multi-directional. So every time you come here it's going to be different doors, different boss orders, which may alter tactics. Maybe. We shall see, we shall see. Tank damage is looking pretty hot for the Paladin down there. Gotta bear in mind though, Dark-Eyed Dwarves have got a super fucking good racial, like, so good. So it's similar to Blood Fury, except not as strong, right? It gives you a straight up amount of power. However, every stack of a dot, every type of debuff you have, bleeds, magic, curses, you name it. If you have a debuff, Dark-Eyed Dwarves become ridiculous because they gain additional power for every single debuff you have, remove it and get you the buff. It's actually insane. And I think it works per stack as well as per debuff. So if you've got like 20 stacks of various different things on you and you're a Dark-Eyed Dwarf, you are going to get some serious power spike. Some serious power spike. Avoid all that crap. Fresh Inquisition. Don't know if I can stun this particular one. Nope. Matron Brindle is a big trash mob. Somewhat of a mini boss, I guess. And the actual boss is yet to appear. Oh no, it's actually appeared now. I think that's changed since I was last here then. But that guy over there is the next boss we are heading to. His mechanics are he summons shit on the floor. And he will also spawn fire, like that. And what you need to do is to move him into the fire. See this stacking buff he's getting? Like every time his damage goes up and up and up. You move him into the fire, which this guy sadly isn't doing. And that removes the debuffs. Luckily, it gives you a warning when it's getting a bit intense. The most ideal way to do it is probably taking as much damage as... Ooh, I'll bubble out of that. I can't bubble out of that. Okay. So you've got to destroy the soul thorns to be able to free the person that gets trapped. Thank you very much. And yeah, you probably want to take as much stacks of the thing as possible. He never stops talking. I might have to turn the audio down for the dialogue. I don't know how it comes through on the recording, but to me it's loud as hell. Let's free this guy. And get a little bit of Azurite. Very nice. My pendant is actually about to level up. Actually, it says 100%. So my Heart of Azeroth is level 5 and it can't go any higher? I don't know. It's actually level 8 or something out in the open world, but we get scaled down a bit in here. So there's a chance that when I leave the dungeon it might level up. Okay, moving onwards. Got some guards. Get that Inquisition back. Get these guys killed. Shadow Cleave, make sure we're not in front of any cleave attack. Actually I have aggro, so I can't not be hit by that. Give me a Wake of Ashes. Ah, stunned! What's that called? Grasping Thorns. So let's watch out for anything that casts Grasping Thorns. Spirited Defense, let's not let him have that. Grasping Thorns, okay, so it's this this Vine Twister that we need to kill first to stop people getting stunned. So let's get right on that.
You cannot stop my
Blade Storm! It's probably going to go to top DPS from that. Yep. Blade Storm's still pretty damn good. I mean, Inquisition fell off. That's pretty bad. Still getting used to Inquisition, despite having leveled. Yeah. Looks like we're going to go straight in. Okay. So one of them gets an ability called Steal the Iris. Now what that does is make that mob, that witch, targetable. Because otherwise, like if I attack this one, look, I'm not doing any damage. Like 10, 9, shit like that. They also do a mind control, so we'll break the rogue out there. Keep interrupting this shit. Making sure that we've got the iris. Which one's got the iris? Yeah, it's this little sort of like soulstone symbol. That's the one that you want to be going for. So, yeah, watch that. Okay, this one's stealing. They actually have an ability called Steal the Iris. So yeah, 19 damage from a Divine Storm there. It's just not worth. Wake of Ashes is always worth it, though, even though it doesn't do much damage to the other two. For the effects of Cleave, it still does a lot of damage and gives you lots and lots of body power. So just keep on plugging away.
You belong to me now.
Rogue again, he's got himself mind controlled, so we'll beat him up. Seems like about 30% or so that you have to go to. So System Laddie has the Iris, so we'll keep on going at her. And now that one's dead, so we'll go to her. Little Coven of Witches like. Very Witcher 3, just like the entire zone of Drusvar.
My roots will sprout again.
It's so chest pieces, helms, and shoulders are all Azerite armor, but for some reason dungeons they ain't doing it for us. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're going the wrong way here. Yep, see this like weird shit here? That tells you the way to go. That sort of shadowy, turquoisey stuff. But I guess I'll go follow the other guys, because otherwise I'll be going off on my own. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's telling us to go that way. Big Divine Storm, not Divine Storm, Wake of Ashes there, doing over 5k crits. Instruct that static defense. Okay, we've got the cellar door here. It's unlocked now, so I was indeed very wrong. As is often the case. Spirited Defense, I can't interrupt that. I have 2 seconds remaining on my interrupts. So we're going down here into the very Diablo 2-esque area. If you remember Diablo 2 back in the day, when you first like entered the monastery and there's like the kitchens and stuff, and there's just blood spattered all over the damn place. Very reminiscent of that. So we've got this Mama. Trouble targeting that one. Is she immune to stuns? Apparently so. Getting position back. Wake of Ashes. Just keep Divine Storming until there are. I think it's worth Divine Storm on 3 targets, but when it's less than that, not so much. So now we'll stop.
We will have revenge.
Okay, moving deeper. So you can see this little thing I was talking about earlier. It's sort of like whipping around and going down here, which means that's the direction you want to be going. Take this bitch out. Interrupt that. I think I was too slow on that. stun, but somebody else must have interrupted it. Actually didn't have my stun even available. So we're heading down to the 4th boss now, which is down in the end of this little winding area. Little windy staircase.
I will fall.
So you've got to kill all this trash. And then we can start on with the boss. Stun this guy. There's not really much to say about rep playstyle. You're very familiar with it already. It's just the new stuff that's making it a bit more varied. Which is the same talents I'm running as I was, at least I think. I've got blinding light this time. Yeah, I'm not using the Hammer of Wrath even though it's new, because I just don't like it. It doesn't do much damage. It's got a... I mean, it just feels not as good as... what do you call it? Blade of Justice. Because Blade of Justice just feels good to use. So Virulent Pathogen... See if we cleanse poisons on him. He should have been able to do it himself, but I did it because I'm a good person. So what's happening is this guy is just like a mindless zombie, yeah? It's the Banshee in the back over there that you gotta watch out for. So Racking Cord is an ability that just does shadow, it's essentially a shadow bolt. Discordiant Cadenza is this shadow shit on the floor, so while she's channeling that, it periodically spawns and you need to avoid it. And every time he gets to 20%, she casts a Vitality Transfer. And that's the main mechanic of this fight. She basically heals him. And then when she can't sacrifice any of her, more of her life to heal him, she enters the fight herself. Let's get that Inquisition up. I'm not sure if we're doing a lot of damage to her. 1,000... No, it seems like we're doing full damage to her, it's just that she's got a lot of health. So, trying to kill her first, just so we don't have to deal with this purple swirly crap anymore. She didn't actually cast it that time, which was a bit strange. And that's that boss down. Now the next part is where my camera goes apeshit a lot of the times. Let's see what happens. Yep, camera's gone fucking crazy. I hate it so much. Let's pop... oh my god, I cannot see. All I can see is a fucking light show from Bladestorm. There is a sweet spot that you can get to where you can actually see what the fuck you're doing. That's a little bit better, but it's not what I was looking for exactly. I can't even see where I am in relative to the mob I'm targeting. Ah, there we go. There's the sweet spot. Roughly. Fucking horrible though. And then we go down here. And we get to another little downward spiral staircase. Actually, it just seems like it's straight down. And then... the last boss. Golak-Tool, Lord of the Blighted Lands. And this guy is undertuned as fuck. Seriously undertuned. So he's going to be dropping down very fast. So he's got that lightning bolt thing that you need to interrupt. He summons ads, and he can actually heal them. So here we go, summon Death Touched something or other. There it is, Slaver. And you can heal these, so I'm going to focus it down and interrupt that. Switch back to the other thing, which is already dead. Dread Essence. There's a Slaver. So kill that little bitch. Don't know why I tried to stun him, but whatever. Whatever works. Maybe they fixed him, or maybe our DPS is just really low. Get that Inquisition back at full stacks. Yeah, he's healing it. I believe there's meant to be a mechanic where there's fire from that guy up there. You can like set fire to them or something, but I think that must be a heroic or mythic mechanic. Disrupt that. My interrupt was on cooldown, so I couldn't. And there's that guy down. Yeah, he definitely went down a lot slower than in the past. And we have shoulders, which are meant to be Azerite, but I already have Azerite armor. I get a bit more stats, but not worth. Like, I don't really want to look... These shoulders are OP as fuck, right? I don't know if this is RNG, the way this spawns, but if you're Alliance, pay attention. Do Stormsong Valley first, get these shoulders. I don't know if it's different per class or whatever, but if you have the option to get Secrets of the Deep, this is so broken, it's amazing. It's so good. You get these little orbs that spawn around, and you pick them up and get an absolute shit ton of primary stat. It's really, really, really nice. Anyway, that was Waycrest Manor. It's the creepy coven that's taken over an old house, and we went around and killed them all. So it's definitely a good dungeon. The way that it's a different route every time, because there's different trash in different areas, makes it very interesting because it's always going to be somewhat varied. And the bosses, they're okay, but I'm sure they'll be a lot better in the higher difficulties, especially when they don't die so damn quick as well before we can even get to see all their abilities. He was it. Assassination, Armed Warrior, I believe, yes, and me as a Ret Paladin there, all doing roughly the same DPS. So, yeah, Ret Paladin finally in a dungeon as opposed to just whacking away at a target dummy in one of the new dungeons, which is the end zone of Drusvar, Waycrest Manor. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.